What's up, fellas? Working late on this silver Jeep. I am finally 100% happy with the way that the body mount came out. I'm not going to take it off right now. I'm just going to show you that how I did it. Basically, I used neo magnets up top, and I had to create a stronger metal plate to strengthen the chassis and also hold the battery. It's just an optional battery position. I like to crawl it up there, but it tends to start listing to one side. You can also put it on the bottom because there's so much room in the original battery tray. You know what? I'm not even sure. I didn't actually ever test if my new batteries fit. Let's see. See? Oh yeah, we got plenty of room underneath there for these 40C little thicker batteries, 1300s. So I'll go ahead and start working on all the finer scale stuff that I can do right before I leave. I'll go ahead and close this up and shave off that back knobby. Put my skid plate on. Put a front bumper, maybe some box lights. Definitely got to put some lights on there. 12 volt Cree lights somewhere. I'm not sure where. I would really like to have a light bar or roof rack by now. If you got an extra one laying around, I'd appreciate it. I got this with the Runner SC Hobby People short course truck, and I really like it. A Cirrus 2TSS. It's a 2.4 gigahertz, and it's got all the trims and stuff I needed, reversing, and it's got a pretty decent throttle control, and it only takes 3 batteries compared to my Fly Sky, which has 8. So I'm thinking I'm going to be able to get away with taking a lighter weight on my Grand Canyon trip, which I'm taking this truck. And let me just drive it for a second. Let's see here. Back up right on the wall here. Easy. Oh, I accidentally touched it. Alright. Rolling my GoPro Jeep on its first desktop maiden. Wonderful. I have a feeling that's not going to be the last time. It's very challenging to drive these things. I'm trying to get you guys psyched up to build these things because I don't have all the time in the world to do this, and believe me, I really want to. But I have a life. I got a little son who needs my, you know, my hard work to pay off. So, the brushless stuff here is just for show at this point. It really is. Here you can see Marco Moore stuffed a 5200 kV motor, but unfortunately we found out the hard way that sensorless motors are no good for crawling. They need to be censored for crawling. So that means that these Trackstar 1/18 scale, looked up the specs on these, and these are for sensorless motors too. So these are not going to work for crawling, which means we got to pull those out, you know. But I donated this transmission, and Marco donated his time in these motors and the ESCs. You know, it's not a loss. We can resell this stuff if need be to find the correct stuff we need, if that's even out there. But like I said, it's completely just for show, and we're still going to do it. But I say it's for show because these PN racing motors are just off the hook, and Marco Moore also gave me these. So, I mean, big props to you, buddy. To you, I have a gigantic shortcut. You're like an angel on my shoulder. But anyways, a guy on rccrawler.com named Denali is going to be testing to see if these are any good for Maisto rock crawlers by rewinding them to 100T and 110T. And T is the turn rating, which equals torque. Higher turn rating equals more torque. Sorry, it's getting late and I can't talk straight. I have a speech impediment, big time. So, if that works, basically the reason we have 2 different turn ratings is we want the back wheels to turn slightly slower than the front. So I'm hoping those 2 different turn ratings will pan out, and we'll keep the front wheel spinning a little faster than the rears. And that helps a lot with crawling. And so, yeah, I'll go ahead and put some lights on this thing wherever I can. And the suspension is still optional at this point. And I'm getting all the suspension, all the colors I possibly can. I got some gold ones here. Orange is more like it, but they're gold. And then one of our buddies in Hawaii is leading me to a company that will 24 karat plate anything, but it's quite a bit of money. I'm hoping I can send him some gold, and he maybe gold plate some rims for me. That'd be sweet. Anyways, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my series, and I'll show you more in depth on how I did this. It's totally just four body pins on the original body posts, front and rear. And then when you pop it off, it's just a magnet and then these 2 extra pins on the tailgate. And these body posts, I just melted and pressed down on a piece of metal, and it creates that little flat spot, so you can't even tell it's a body post. And yeah, it's a very, very cool truck. Very fun truck, and I have 6 of these bodies, so that's a lot of interchangeability. I have my tonneau cover here, and I'll probably bring the stock with the little roll cage back here as well, just because it's lightweight and I can stuff it in my pack no problem. So this should be interesting. I'm gonna weigh my pack out and make sure that I can handle everything that I plan on taking, because I don't ever hike lightweight. I like to pack really heavy, and I'm going on a 10-mile hike, 10 miles, 10 waterfalls, and a helicopter ride out. This is going to be so amazing. I've always wanted to ride in a helicopter, but not for medical reasons. So, alright, 6 minutes is enough of your time. I don't want this to be such a blogger channel. I will have run videos, I promise you. I will promise you also that we're going to snap some gears. I have so many backup trucks just ready to go. Like at least 10 trucks with just brand new gears in them. So we're going to snap some gears whether you like it or not. And we're going to find the toughest motor and then tone it down just a little bit. Alright, you know my slogan, but I won't hit it with you this time. Just know that I'm out there trying to save you guys the trouble, and just hang on just a little longer. Just a little longer. Look at this RC mess.